I'm still in the playoffs. That's crazy. Plus, I thought I kicked in the playoffs. But he's all said, it's all set up to you.
It's a rivalry that dates back to 1921. The Packers and Bears are underway from Chicago. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Got him in. It's Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Paul want to give up the middle. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Throwing his dart. Flush to his right. That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run it. Here's Chase Brown. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
Touchdown, Packers! Chase Brown, 35 yards. And the Packers put...
That was quick.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums in the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd, they're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Pitch cross will bring him down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Williams. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line.
Loss of 6.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and long.
Packers 41-yard line.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. That's Kenyon Sadiq, his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they're They're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Gain of 22 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
On the ground, the former Golden Romer, Jeremiah Love. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it, and the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now. Chance to score. He'll kick this one away. They'll return this from the 11. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now Brown. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 31-yard line.
A carry here for Brown. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's Josh Campbell getting in there to make the play.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
Third down, they need 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. They'll run here with Brown. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 6. On the ground, it's Brown. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A gain of 2 on the play.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They come up now on third down and 4 to go. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be bursting a goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Chase Brown, touchdown, Green Bay.
Sitting up here, Mike, after them failing on first down, I kind of thought we were going to get a play pass, right? I always think first and second down are your best opportunities if you do have a really good play action pass that you like on the goal line to dial it up. But Obviously, this play caller had a really good feel for their ability to control the line of scrimmage, keeps the ball on the ground, and they're able to punch it in.
For all time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Going to return this from the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Quick hitting slant there. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, 49ers.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Out of that, oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And luckily, he's able to get it back, and his team retains possession. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Williams. It's Xavier Worthy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. In some rhythm, with drive rolling, there's another 1st and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams.
You got them.
That is balled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jeremiah Love. Touchdown, 49ers.
You know, some of these old school analysts and coaches, they might sit up here, Mike, and say, you know, why are you lining in the shotgun inside the 5? But depending on your system, when they want to spread you out on the goal line and make you defend every blade of grass, the ability to be in the gun really helps tie the run game and the pass game. This time they decide to keep it on the ground, but don't be surprised as this game goes on. If they're in this situation again, they've got a good complementary pass.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's Brown. And he'll get about 6 now. Setting up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Williams. And that ball is incomplete. Might tell you after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And out for
I
that
think that ball to get it there. You dropped that? Oh my God. Yeah. Thank you.
To throw is Williams. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. And the Niners are going to take possession.
So let that shit on.
On the ground, here is Love to begin this drive.
About 3
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Short one, caught by Sadiq.
Why would you do this?
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. Here's Williams now to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
a rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing on second down, Williams.
Damn. Somebody open one
Touchdown, San Francisco. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
They ran it. Looks like
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh, a loose football. The Niners have got it. And they're going to take over once more. They have forced another first-half turnover.
And they came to an instant stop.
Throwing is Williams.
Can't drop people.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfired. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. To throw, Williams. To the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Pick it up right where they left off. They start the second half with a solid pickup and a quick first down.
They updated the game today, so-called.
Set up to throw.
We ain't seen nothing different.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. And it's a
he just messed up the field.
on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. Good start this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
You got to catch everybody.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Throw again. Here's Williams. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal, San Francisco.
That's how you switch feet.
Throwing again. Williams. Oh, the ball comes out. The Packers have it. And they're going to have the football here as they'll start up past the 20.
Choose the wrong time to do the wrong information.
During the break, if they're going to get back into this game, they're going to need to get some kind of spark going. And, well, first drive of this half, the defense has certainly done their part, and now it's up to the offense to do something with it.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all. And I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
Third and short yardage. Here's Williams. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Give him 16 there, and a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the man he was looking for. It's second down. Up the middle they go. And that one's going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. It is third and long. Here's Williams. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution.
That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter.
It's a turnover.
I'm not saying about that. You know, that's bullshit. Ball thrown over his shoulder. You need to come over my head, pull it off with my butt.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Left side, that is caught by Sadiq. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Right back to Sadiq again.
Oops, I could have hit him again.
Across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again. First and 10. He'll drop to throw. Pass, caught. It's Sadiq. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
13 yards. First down, 49ers.
Williams to the air once more. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Williams to throw on second down. Over the middle, that's Sadiq. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll find Love out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5. at the Packers' 16-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now Williams. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown. 49ers. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now a return coming from the 14. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. That'll bring up 2nd and long. To throw is Williams. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Williams now to throw. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Throwing is Williams. A throw there on 2nd down is going to be incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack. And that is just a bad time for a Memphis State. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
On the play. That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Williams. They're called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
2nd and goal at the 49ers.
Y'all doing that some victory, bro. Even though you lose, it's a game. You get your practice in still.
Go with their
Practice everything.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score.
Y'all not used to this. I'm starting to notice that people are not used to people not quit. They're not used to this. They get so angry when you just stay and play.
To throw, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Their own 34-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Short one, caught by Sadiq. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Niners use the first of their timeouts.
And a 49er first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their second.
First down, 49ers.
To the air now on first and 10.
Damn. I missed your replacement. It's tough long dude. Wow.
McLaughlin now for the extra point.
You used to this shit.
It's up and good. And the 49ers are able to extend the lead.
Packers 13. Chase McLaughlin.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my part.
Let me see his twin online. Oh, yeah, he online.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks in the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup, and I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a
Gain of 14. Good sign to start the game with a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
So, from the 37, here's second down and a yard. Here's Williams.
Oh, man.
And this
You
one's
get
going
in
to
to
wind
go
up
below.
incomplete. That's one you'd think you'd be able to corral.
There's a lot of
Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. 18 yards on the connection. First down.
See the throw, he's dropping wide open.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And he is stopped in his
One round of blocks on loose.
loss of a couple on the play.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through
Damn,
the air.
baby.
They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a
He
loss.
gets stuck.
The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down.
A 7-yard loss.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
A loss of 9.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
Oh,
And we'll see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. That one complete. It's Ian Thomas. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Second and long coming up. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That is intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
Purdy's pass intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got it inside the 5. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
The Packers first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they come up now, second and goal. A play fake. Now Williams to the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 6.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Purdy now back near his goal line. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. He'll go play action, Purdy. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, Purdy on the move left. Trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
I wish I known if he was like really big deep.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down and have some more efficiency on these early downs and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Williams. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, we're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Just quick because I got a first, man. What the fuck? What kind of shit that is?
Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. First carry here for Chase Brown. And scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
And the NFL stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9. To throw, Williams. And his throw here is complete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. But now it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Everybody doing the same goddamn picks over and over.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Here's a diving catch right side. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
That's smart.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Technically, yeah, he's out there with the spirit of it was struggling in the
Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hundley looks to throw.
Throwing
the slant pattern here complete. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
You see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Get out the top. Get on my nerve. You know, 2 more wins to get to the playoffs.
here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And off we go from Lambeau. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. From the shotgun, throw for Williams. Incomplete. From the sideline and so trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing is Williams. A short one here, caught by McBride. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll go. Here's Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Giants.
To the air, Williams. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30.
A.J. Brown. A gain of 15. 1st down, Giants.
To throw once more, here's Williams. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
It'll be Love to try and get the first. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. They'll run for it with Love. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. 2nd 4th down conversion on this drive.
And not a surprise to us because we talked with the head coach about this prior to this game. He told us he planned to be aggressive, a combination of analytics and gut instinct.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A.J. Brown from 6 yards away. And the Giants have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And I think the offense got it back. Yes, they did.
That's a touchdown because I never touched it.
Where they'll have it.
On the field, they go to the touchdown.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And a good return as he can stop just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A first carry now for Chase Brown. And he is going to be stopped.
Brown got his back in the gap, bro.
He'll lose a yard there.
And
It's
you're
2nd and
gonna lose
11.
1 and 2.
At the 28-yard line.
On halfway block. Sorry.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Yeah, why just do it here? Trophy, nothing block. That was all over. Effective.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. Looking to throw is Williams. As they've got it with a third down coming up. And that is incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not be super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable.
Usually, let me get rid of this stupid ass shit, bro.
He catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Damn.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Working on my TV. Stand.
Now again, left side, Brown with it. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Williams. His throw incomplete.
Timing is crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Here's Williams. And a throw for Pittman is intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And the Giants are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Running to start the drive is Love. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun, Williams. Escaping the pressure right. This is taken in by McBride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. On 1st down, here's Love. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers' 15-yard line.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. He will push his way down to about the 14. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll try and set up the screen to Love. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown.
I was fucking him again.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
The Giants will line up.
Williams going to throw for it. Flushed out right. That's caught at the 1.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
he's got a man complete. And this will get him all the way inside the Giants' 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And it's a Packers touchdown. Evan Ingram in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that will get them one closer.
Giants 12. Packers 7. Fairbairn set to kick off.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Escapes the defender. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit was manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for possible comeback, because I thought a lot of the best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out, continue to throw the ball effectively. I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
From the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On now is the Packers punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Williams. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Not supposed to say that, but not supposed to say that.
Forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Williams now from the gun on 3rd down. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Williams. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Here's Williams. Throwing to start the drive. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now they go straight. It's complete. All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And that had trouble written on it from the start.
Yeah, I'd say, partner, sometimes you just got to know when to surrender and mitigate the loss. Instead, he kept going backwards, and now it's 3rd and long. Good luck with this play call.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
This is fielded at the 27. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around.
I don't know what happened to Michael Case. He ain't heard from him in a long time.
Here's Love again. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40.
He used to scream all the time. You don't tell me.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Straight ahead running. Here's Love. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now for Love. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there. They'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Sir, how long are you trying that, sir?
And it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Kinklin who picks it. And the Packers are right back in this
Stop licking you. You ain't going outside. You're not going outside. It's raining.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what.
Oh, my goodness. Really?
Picked off by Michael Jackson.
Both of you dream being, but shit. You gave it to the defense.
14-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful, because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
I'll pick this and the ball with it.
Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle and could not get away from there. So they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Williams. That is caught. And all the way down to the 36-yard line.
What a call there on third down. Took conviction, didn't it? If this is incomplete, the complexion of this game changes dramatically. Instead, not only is this a first down, but it's a big play.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a give running right is Love.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. On 3rd down, here's Love. He's going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, New York.
Well, this is one of those games where if you win it, it feels extra special. But to lose a close one like this, Charles, remember where they didn't score any points in the second half, that has to sting a bit more.
Absolutely, and I really think that they're going to spend so much time going over this game film, trying to figure out where their calls went wrong, how they didn't execute on certain plays. They were so close. Yeah, this one's going to linger for a little while to try and diagnose this loss.
Completion.
So that'll do it for
33. Completion percentage. You can't win no games like that. Throwing the ball in the minutes hands. That's another 125. I need another 50. I need another 50 coins. I got one more loss. Cash up. So let's go. For my wife to here.
Set to kick off.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
A loss of 2.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Williams. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Now you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
3 and out.
Bill, what you looking on?
Their opening drive as they come up on the 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Packers first down.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Back to throw. Williams. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mickey Van Rory. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Williams pass intercepted. The Rams take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run. Here's the rookie out of Clemson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Oh.
He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. Now Williams throwing on 4th down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
That's good for our Rams. First down.
They'll run it. Here's Chase Brown. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 11 more on that one and another first down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do.
And he's going to take this one in for
I'm
a
blowing
touchdown.
in my ass with.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams use the early turnover to
Get my mother ass with.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good.
Oh, you know my wife comes home, my baby. So I start the evening process.
The touchdown. Here's McLaughlin to kick off.
I meant to do this stream earlier, but I got caught up with the school shit. That's more important than the stream.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
I try to finish it. But I'm getting my ass whipped right now.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now a 2nd and 10.
I took the open guy.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
I gotta fix this shit.
Down the right side.
Took the oath on the guy.
Big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. As they've got it as we resume action. They'll run on first down. Randall. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Trying to
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No, they start. I want the one to go open up rank. So it's probably a couple. Probably open up rank sometime later on this week.
They'll keep it on the ground. Randall.
So right now,
not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31.
I'm trying to better my team.
They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a.
I'm knocking on the verge of being 81 though.
And he'll find Pittman. And he's going to have a Williams first
gotta get some better
down.
offensive line.
Get the 3rd down conversion. To throw, Williams.
Check the card to see if they release him to get card today.
That is caught Michael Pittman with it.
You got 2 days to play May. You gonna binge play it? You ain't started your YouTube channel yet, bro? No, talking to me on your YouTube channel, but like, do you post content? I'll keep up with your shit. If that's what you gonna do, bro, go ahead and start your YouTube. Go ahead and start streaming the gameplay. I'm just be playing the game for free.
And that'll make the score 14-0. McLaughlin now to kick this one away.
Shit, it's no waste of time in this world.
Flexing his muscle at the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I advise anybody to do that because within the next 15 to 10 years, there ain't going to be no jobs anyway. So if you ain't figured out no other source of income, you're going to be fucked.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively.
Physical jobs are coming to an end because they're getting the robots to do it now.
You have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with little
They got a down robot answering every phone, so it's kind of coming to an end.
not the one that you're throwing it to, or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take
Yeah,
to get
robots
the
in the
message,
warehouse.
it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Do you know how to work on the robots?
And this one incomplete.
Or you know how to do it?
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Me? I can work on the robots. I know about computer chips and all kinds of weird shit. Electricity.
Coming out hot. They expected it and got
Electrical
there.
engines.
Williams.
Might not look like it, but
Third down.
man, very easy.
Up there to Neighbors. And he's going to have a Packers first
I've
down.
been not working on that outside stuff because I can't work right now. I can't even see working on stuff because I lose my benefits.
I like the way that
If I was
they're
working,
panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves.
can't
They're
work.
starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
That's Luke Kuechly with a sack.
I know we don't have a special score.
I can't work until my leg is healed all the way.
They've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
From the shotgun, a throw from Williams.
Oh my God! How you let him play both of it?
Here in this half, it's
The dude, he played on the then turned around and played the scene.
And the
How?
Rams are going to get it back here just past the 35. Set to
I
begin
need to
their
fix
next
that shit. That shit is
Rams
impossible.
offense at the line. Throwing is Williams. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. Touchdown, LA! Michael Pittman, 64 yards. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
This shit right here gonna make a nigga go balls
So,
again, bro.
Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
That is stupid.
Using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection?
First of all, dumbass interception.
Right now, absolute dominance.
That was my fault that he caught the touchdown because I didn't make the touch. But the interception, crazy.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So if I had to pick between college and NFL, I'm gonna say college.
About set to get this
College is more exciting to play,
Green
I guess, because of the
offense at the
playbook
line.
and how the gameplay plays. It's a lot smoother than this. But as far as the physics and how the game moves, I like the NFL. That's how the running backs move. But as far as they could take that and put it with college, so I hate that they just change how you audible. I'd hate they change that. I'd hate how they change how you catch. Like they added this meat on here, so now they dropping wide open catches that they normally shouldn't drop. Like trying to shoot a jump shot every time you shoot the over down ball. Who the fuck say they want to put 2K in football, bro? Shit already hard enough. Now we got time to keep.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
They kick me in. I'll play some challenges and I get the deal. I get a couple of tickets.
Set to kick off.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to
Place
build
the
on their lead as the second half gets started.
I ain't played fours in about 2 days.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions.
Are y'all serious?
They can't see.
What the fuck was that?
Breakaway. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. 69 yards. And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 28-0.
Hey, she been blowing my fucking mind, bro. Right there, tell you what, make the time.
McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. To the air, Williams. Wants a shuffle pass, and it's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield. Oftentimes, it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 3rd down and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Williams. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams. He's got this complete to Ridley. And they do finally get him at the 12. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
They'll go play action here with Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. Looking to throw is Williams. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Nate Wiggins. And the Rams are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So they get the interception and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old way, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick six, and he got there in time to make the tackle.
106 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring
all
down
over
all
each other
night.
and shit.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Now he's loose again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Rams will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year.
How is he getting all the blocks out of like this? I'm gonna have to go back and watch this shit, bro. This shit crazy.
And the Rams get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score, Rams 42. Packers nothing.
McLaughlin now to kick this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So, you know, the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. One thing I think that's safe to say
playing so soft,
defensively,
bro.
the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They're going right back to Pittman. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down.
It's now 4th down.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, it's Williams. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
We can get off the block.
Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
6 yards. And the Rams first down.
On first down, Randall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now a 2nd and 6.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 14.
Now a handoff up the middle. Randall. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Mario Davis.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. Randall. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 190 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
First down.
14,400.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
I can't watch catching, bro.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is over. And that now 6 rushing touchdowns for him. And that ties him with Alvin Kamara, who on Christmas Day of 2020 also went for 6 touchdowns. And this is quickly turning into one of the great individual performances in NFL history. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
On a determined run there, he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
First down, Packers.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Rams' 37-yard line.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at EA.
That nigga put a Hall of Fame yards on my hand. Yeah, man, you gotta be able to let some of this shit out, bro. That shit is crazy. It's crazy, bro. That dude really like put up Hall of Fame numbers on me, bro. Let's see what we got. They probably another booty ass package. Nobody. They gave me all these sorry ass players. Let's see how much money I got. You'll think I had way more money than me. Making this game stupid hard. I ain't gonna spend no money on this damn game. Trying to. Man, look at the cards they giving us. 3 7. That's crazy. Again, that's nothing worth a damn. Yep, I got my ass slaughtered, cuz. Slaughtered. That's the worst like I did all day. I'm surprised I sat through that. But I don't really know I sat through it. I was trying to see what he was doing because I couldn't even get off the blocks. Like, his running back was killing me. His running back rushed for 215. Yeah, 15 carries for 215 and 6 touchdowns. It's crazy. I'm like, man, I can do nothing with it. Like this. I can get out the blocks. I can get to the ball. You know, how you run across that one match here once in a while where somebody just make you as wild. That was. How long I've been playing? I want to play some damn Forza. Uh, I can play one more game of this. Yeah, squad. Let me see some events. Tier two. Yeah, basically. I'm gonna play the computer. I'll play this one. Hope I'll get my head beat this time. If I get my ass beat this time, I'm retiring man for the day. Hey, I'm retiring man for the day, and I'm just gonna play Forza for the rest of the day.
Set to kick off.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Landover. This return starts at the 5.
Okay.
Things going well so far.
We're
looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Daniels. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Complete beyond the marker. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Commanders.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
He's taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a 1st down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Brought in right side. Down he goes, but what a play as he picks up about 28. And it is a 1st down Washington.
28 more yards. That's another Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Nearly a 1st down, nearly a touchdown here, but neither as he's taken down just short of the 2. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Look like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards and keep your opponent off guard. Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Running back sent in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They'll run for it with Barkley. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Okay, you and I are not too old to remember a time where this used to almost be a debate. You come in, bring on the special teams, and run, and not in today's NFL. And the numbers tell you so often to go for it, and when you execute like they just did, they'll more than likely go for it again.
And he will finish this in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Saquon Barkley scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop.
David, why are you running behind me, bro? You're supposed to be lead blocking and you back up jogging.
We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through 1 quarter.
Damn, you ain't fucking retarded.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. A good game here. 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's Williams. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's going to be brought down right after making that catch. A good gain, but the tackle limits it to 9.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on 2nd. Catch made by Chase Brown. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that will be good for a Packers 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Everybody play the same.
Not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Throwing on 2nd. Williams. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. That's a Green Bay touchdown. And that right there Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This is taken from the 12. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
Contributions like that as your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Crossing route concept, sometimes it does, sometimes a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, sometimes things breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hit the side. They just tiptoed around his feet. You're right there, just grab him.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. You set it down, Swarm starts at the 38. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. He'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Reward that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu.
A gain of 4. It's now second down.
On second down, Daniels. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And this is near the first down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. Third down at the 29. Washington calls it second timeout. Third down, 1 yard to go. Daniels now. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to have this down to the 7. Now a timeout taken by the offense. And we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to move the chain. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. On the red zone now. It's brought in over the middle.
Oh, thanks, bro. Oh, and zone cover, they man cover, and shit.
Here's Luke for the point after.
Better played earlier in the season. 5 yards.
And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Brings in the kick at the 9. It's all down on what is the final play of our first half.
Don't come back.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back.
I like my wife outside.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Yeah, fine,
coming here from the 12.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
You set it down for him from the 31. Out of the pistol, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
If I was coach, I would be highly pissed, bro. Like, seriously.
Their desperation just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Switch.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Williams. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it at the 30. And he gets home. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Complete to Evan Ingram. Touchdown.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And we're back square, 14 apiece here. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give them some decent vision here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here, 3 tight ends. Daniels back to throw. He's going to hit the turf. A good throw, but he couldn't hang on through the contact. We've got 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me this, always the start of a new battle. Defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
And they're going to get to him. Bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play.
Way too shallow.
Commanders 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throwing catches, I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Don't get completions. You're a premium in this league.
Give them an opportunity.
So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
3rd and short, Daniels. That's him on the quick hitter. It's going to be 1st down, Commanders. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball to 44. Daniels from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. Right at the 31. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st down, a run with Barkley. Driving across the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Washington! So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. And you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through, and he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts from the 16. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. They called there 15 yards for their efforts, and they got a first down.
That makes sense.
First down, Packers.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the fourth. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Off the play fake, Williams. They close in on him and drag him down on the other side of midfield. They got him at the 48. Backs them up now into a 2nd and 18.
That's it, bro.
And look at all that effort and success from the previous play. It is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Williams to throw on 2nd. And he put everything he's got behind it. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. A clutch moment for a massive play. And that gives them 1st and goal. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Now here's Williams. And the rusher's going to win this rep. They get to him. And they need to regroup here, partner, ahead of this 2nd and goal.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Now 2nd down throw for Williams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Chase Brown in from 18 out. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
This is good. So this game now hanging on every possession, Brock, just like we like it. We're tied up here in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders pushing to get within range for a game winner. First down from the 42. Barkley trying this up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
It's his running back. And they make the stop. We're going to say on the 37-yard line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
He's brought down, played moves, it's up about 11 yards. And it is a first down, Washington.
That's good for a Washington first down.
Here's another carry for Barkley. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He was taken down at the
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Running is Barkley. Finds a big lane. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. A very short kick here from the right half. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, when you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
He really catch the ball.
And there'll be no game-winning touchdown in this one. That tackle ends this ball game. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders.
It's situational.
And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewart and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. It's a win for the Commanders. And as we say so long from Landover.
Oh, it's kind of heartbreaking right there. It was kind of treacherous.